Hiya lovelies. So hopefully if I've managed to kind of get the editing a little bit better this time, you should have just seen a few little clips of a few wee bits and pieces, just small clips. Okay, so right, this is going to be more of me chatting away about things that have happened because unfortunately I seem to have lost a lot of footage. Yeah, I'm new to this kind of bringing you around and filming different bits and pieces like that. It will get better over time. Well, I would hope. If not, just yeah, unsubscribe if you need to. But I'm a real life person, and you know, I'm not a qualified carpenter. Unfortunately, I might be by the time this is finished. I have no problem with doing things like making framework and stuff from scratch and bits and pieces along them lines. But when it comes to a van and you've got all these, and I'm looking because I know the blood, sweat and tears that I've gone into, and quite a lot of curse words that I've gone into the bits that you're going to see in a few minutes. Yeah, it has been, wow, it's been very busy. Unfortunately, as I said, I've lost some footage, so this wasn't really the video you were meant to see. So this is dead on, up to date at the moment. I was going to try and keep you in suspense a little bit longer until I had a bit more done, but hey ho. Yeah, this is what's been done so far. I'm extremely happy with the process. I mean, I think, you know, it went from, if you see my last video, check that out. I'll link it up there somewhere, on what's gone on then to compared to how we're looking now at the minute. It is absolutely amazing. But I do have a few wee bits and pieces already I'm regretting, like the likes of this window in the back. In the back, well, it's actually kind of more the front, that's the cab there. I don't even know what's left and right today. It's been kind of one of them weekends, but yeah. So basically what I can say is we have this window put in here. Now, this window was very, very kindly gifted to me. In a way, I suppose. I'd seen an ad on Facebook Marketplace on one of the camper groups that I'm with, and somebody was scrapping a van that was 10 years older than this one. And it seemed appropriate to me because this one here probably would have ended up going for scrap if I hadn't have saved her. But I messaged him about the windows. There was this one here that's behind me that opens and closes sometimes, and there's another just glass one, which I am going to be putting up and hopefully re-gifting to somebody else because I'm not going to be using that one. But it was an absolute nightmare to fit, and I'm so grateful that I've had help, you know, because there's absolutely no way in hell it would have been done. But now it's in, I'm not overly happy with it, with its placement, I suppose, more so than anything else. It was the only place it could have gone, bar it could have gone maybe on the sliding door, but I'm very conscious, especially on the transit, of trying to keep the weight in the sliding door down, because they do have an issue with runners and stuff like that, and they're not made to have too much going on with them. So that was that. I do have another little window that's in that wall there, whatever that is, and I've put in a roof light or vent type thing. I couldn't afford to go for what you see in a normal van video of, you know, one of them fancy max air fan thingies, because they were a couple of €100, and I got this one on a sale with a company, and I'm really happy with it. So, you know, that's that. What else have I got? Yeah, so yeah, the two of them actually I got on sale, so I was happy with them. But where do I bring this now? I think, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to bring the tripod and the camera in here and hope I can set these up at an angle where I'm going to be able to point out and show you bits and pieces that have been done. Please remember, lovelies, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and like hearing me waffle on about real life situations. And, you know, I don't know, I'm just a real person trying to build out a dream here that I've had for such a long time. So yeah, we're gonna bring it in now, and yeah, hopefully I can get the editing proper and it's gonna flow. So woo! Just trying to position you in a place where you can see what's going on is definitely not the easiest thing in the world. So I'm kind of hoping you're getting a bit of a better understanding now of the situation, shall we say. Right, when I was the other way around, you've seen in the background that I do have the window. I'm going to have to move these around, do a bit of shaky camera work, I think. But so far at the minute, this whole area here is cladded. This whole area here is cladded, and we've got ply on the rest of it. I've got some carpeting that I've done around the back frame. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that from there. I've got carpeting around the sliding door. No, I'm going to have to kind of bring you around, do a bit of naff camera work again, aren't I? But the plan at the moment is to have the fixed bed at the back. I'm having a few issues with this now at the minute. Now, I'm only 5'4", and I'm coming in here at the minute is about 5'5", so it's not giving much wiggle room, so to speak. Diagonally, probably, you know, that's going to be fine. It's about 6 foot if you go diagonally across the bed, but I don't know. I've got plans to have shelves up at the top here, a little shelf up here, seating kind of underneath that window that you've first seen. I've got a huge bulkhead area there for some storage. But yeah, we're not quite finished off around this area yet. But I think, to be honest, I'm just going to have to pick these up and give you the look. So let's have a look over here, shall we? Here, you're not going to be able to see out at the minute because the sliding door is closed. But it's actually, I can open it a little bit with the sliding door closed. See that? This has to be, I have to work out now at the minute how I'm going to fill in kind of this framing area. We're going to turn around. We're going to see that's the carpeting I've done so far around the back doors. So I'm trying to look at the lens. I don't even know where I'm looking. Now at the moment, basically on these back doors here, can we see? Let's stick you back there a second. What I've done is I've made some ply sort of panels to go on, which I've recessed. So I'm going to be putting in like little areas where I can store stuff and stuff like that on both the back doors. Haven't finished off insulating or anything down here yet. I have been given something called bleached recycled sheep's wool. I have no idea what it is, but it's good, it's flame retardant, it's all that kind of jazz. So what else? Yeah, we're going to go back up here. Are we? I don't know, maybe we're not. Have a look. As you can see, we've not fitted out yet because the roof has to go on, and that is going in the same clad as this here, which I absolutely adore. I really do. So I'm thinking I'm just going to put linseed oil on that and hope, see what happens, because I'd like to keep it as natural as possible. So I'm going to bring you over, hopefully she says, and have a look at this. Can you sit there? Yep, of course you can sit there. You can sit wherever you want, lovelies. So with a little bit of brute force and ignorance, that does open. So yeah, it needs tinting. Obviously it needs tinting, so that is going to be, yeah, another thing to put on the to-do list and a first for me. So that's that. You just have to give it a little bit of, you know, brute force and ignorance, I think. The outside of the van at the minute is still looking like a ship. Yeah, it just doesn't look great. So there's no point in me showing you that because nothing's really happened, so to speak. The big hole that was by the wheel well has been welded and filled, but that's for another video. So up here we have what looks like the International Spaceship. So that there is the bulkhead. As you can see, the front is just being used as, like, you know, whatever. Then round the top, hopefully you're going to be able to see that, is my carpeting that I've done around the door. So yeah, lovelies, I'll just stick you back down. Another awful bit of bloody camera work again from your so-called YouTuber here. Christ, really need to work out this whole editing thing properly. I've tried. I've sat down for hours on different editing apps and stuff like that, but it's just been a nightmare. What's going to be coming up next? Well, I'm not going to tell you, am I? You have to kind of, you know, stick the notifications on and go, give me a thumbs up as well. and see what's going on next. But yeah, that's been some serious work that's gone in so far, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. I really am. Even the days when things don't go completely to plan, it's still, I don't know, just to be able to kind of stand back, take a second, or sit here now that everything's insulated out, and you know, it's just amazing. Like, I know though, one of the nights I came in and I sat with a cheeky glass of wine, and I had some sort of like rechargeable lights hanging up and stuff before everything was kind of to the standard it's at so far, I suppose. And I just felt so, I don't know, it really is for me just like a little happy zen place, I'm gonna say. I've done a little bit of yoga in here as well. Yeah, okay, well, my limited version of yoga. I've got my own routine, and I've kind of done my own sort of moves, so to speak, because yeah, I can't do some of the original ones. So yeah, I've just kind of customized things to myself. I don't know whether the camera's picking it up too well, but yeah, note to self, when painting or doing anything outside, especially a white van, because you're getting some reflection, make sure you are wearing sunblock. Don't even bother with factor 50, because I still burnt through it and I don't burn. Yeah, so there's a lesson. But yeah, we're just lucky at the moment that we're having what's classed as a mini heat wave, and it is absolutely stunning. On that note, I'm going to take, I think, a few hours off from the build at the minute. I'm not really dressed to be working, and I'm just going to go for a little bit of a stroll and just enjoy some me time, I think, more so than anything else. Lovelies, if you are in the middle of doing out a build, I know what you're going through, I know how hard it is, and I've got serious full-on respect for any of yous that are able to position your cameras in the right places, throw your bits and pieces smoothly together. I'm nearly sure I said that in the last video. Don't forget to catch that. Again, it would have been up there somewhere, or if I can put it in now again, I'll put it in. But just to see the progress so far on where we were at to where we're at now. Now, no idea what my next 2 weekly video is going to be. I do have some other little bits of videos and pieces that I'm planning to do this week. So, yeah, fingers crossed. We'll have a little bit more of maybe the old Lindz back, because, yeah, there's been a lot going on this year. And I want to fill you all in on that as well and what happened. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be that. Lovelies, please remember to be kind to each other, be kind to yourselves, okay? Just look after up here, because it is what is the most important part of anything, I think, is where your mental health's at and the way you're thinking and things like that. So, and if you do need any help, please reach out to somebody, because yeah, all right, not what this video is about, but hey, I know how important it is, you know. So anyway, we'll have more about that in an upcoming video. Yeah, real life with Lindz, I suppose. And as a few of you have already noticed, I did change the channel name to 100% Lindz and Life, and we do a little bit of everything here. So yeah, I'm just grateful that I'm able again to sit in front of the camera, talk away, and yeah, that's just that. I'm just grateful for everything and every day. So take care, lovelies, and I will speak to you all very soon. Now, bye for now.